Okay, there we go. Let's get some better light. There we are. Good morning, everybody. It is week 3. I'm feeling better. The flu seems to have passed for the most part, and my stomach was growling this morning, so that's how you know it's progress. I'm gonna make some pumpkin bread for my breakfast and snacks because that just really sounds good, and so if it sounds good, we're gonna go with it. And we'll see what else gets made this week. So this week is kind of up in the air, but on the plus side, I was supposed to have plans this weekend, and now I do not. And so that opens up some of my weekend as well to hopefully get some more things made throughout the week instead of it being a short week. So that's good. But yeah, so playing it by ear. But for now we're feeling better, and so we're gonna start with pumpkin bread. I'm so excited. Here we go. Pumpkin bread is in the pan. We're gonna put it in the oven for about an hour and let it bake. And then first thing back from the flu in week 3, done. Yay. All right, we're back. Pumpkin bread is done out of the oven. We're gonna let that cool. We'll give it a shot a little bit later. It looks good, it smells good, so I feel positive about that. I realized I don't think I've ever actually made pumpkin bread before. I've made pumpkin cookies. I make a lot of banana bread, so I'm pretty confident. It looks good. We'll see how it tastes in a little bit. Ooh, that is delicate balance of light here in my kitchen. Very delicate balance. Anyways, looks good so far, so we'll be back to taste in a little bit. We're gonna make this quick, my battery's dying. Pumpkin bread, as you can see, is still slightly warm. My butter's already melting. But we're gonna give it a try. This recipe was supposed to be a dupe for the pumpkin loaf at Starbucks. And it's pretty close. It's pretty close. The outside got really crispy, which I kind of like. Not really, but like crispier than any kind of banana bread that I've ever made does. It's a pretty good dupe for the Starbucks one. I think theirs has a stronger flavor. This one's not as strong. I think that's what's different. But really good. I would make it again. So thumbs up for the pumpkin bread recipe. Of course, everything will be in the comment box, or not in the comment, but in the description box below. And you can get the recipes there as well. So I'm gonna go charge this camera battery, and I'll see you back for whatever the next thing we make this week ends up being. So tonight we're making sesame chicken, but with cauliflower instead of chicken, so sesame cauliflower, which I'm pretty excited about. I feel pretty confident. I've done something similar. I've done the Hot for Foods cauliflower buffalo wings and their cauliflower buffalo like chicken sandwich, both which I really liked and turned out good. So I have not made this recipe or like a Chinese version of cauliflower or anything, but feeling confident. Definitely probably the least nervous I feel going into a recipe. So that's what's on the table for tonight. Here we go. wings have been dredged and coated in breadcrumbs. We're gonna bake them for 22 minutes. Make the sauce while we do that. Rice is done. Pretty easy. This is all done. I didn't film it, but I went back, so I like dumped the sauce and tried to mix it in the pan. Terrible idea, don't do that. Either like put them in a bowl and mix it in that, or what I did is I mixed up some more sauce quick and then I just used like a brush to kind of dab some more on the top. But other than that, it looks good. It smells good. Let's give it a taste. This is always like the weirdest part. So good. That is delicious. I'm gonna be making this a lot. Another thing, so the recipe also, it's just like sesame wings too, but I just made some rice and served it with that. And in there she notes that you can just serve the sauce on the side, so you can kind of dip them in the side. I think that might actually be a good idea, because when you got the sauce, it makes the coating kind of soggy. Or what I would do in the future is bake them less in the beginning maybe, then put the sauce on, and then do the secondary bake longer so the sauce kind of caramelizes. I don't know if that would work or not. So if you're gonna do that, just don't blame me if it doesn't work. But nonetheless, delicious. I'm happy with this one. Guys, we're crushing it. So far, no major problems, no major flops. I'm happy with this. Also, this is delicious. I miss sesame chicken. I'm so glad I have another option. It's a little sweet because I use like not true maple syrup, like pancake maple syrup. That's like overly sweet, so it's a little bit sweet, but I don't mind it. I think it's delicious. So I'm gonna eat this now and think about what the next thing is that we're gonna make now that my plan's kind of all thrown off. We look at that, but I'm really happy with this. I'm really glad the way it turned out. Super easy. Took me like half an hour, not long at all. And yeah, success for cauliflower wings. Everyone out there who's a meat eater thinks I'm crazy, but you know what? I'll take it. There we go. That's what white balance should look like. Woo! All right. We're coming to the end of week 3 here. It is Thursday. Haven't really made anything other than the pumpkin bread and the cauliflower, as I have been recovering this week from having that terrible, terrible flu. Couple notes on the cauliflower. It was good. Like I said, the like traditional like maple syrup you put on pancakes, a little sweet, so I would adjust that in the future. Last night I warmed it up. I did not film it. I should have. And ate leftovers of it, and then I just added some sweet and sour sauce to it that I have, and that was a solid life choice. Definitely heat it up in the oven because you need the coating to get crispy again, or I think it would be gross because it would be like mushy. So I just put it under the broiler for a few minutes and it was good. Heated up again. Like I said, I added that sweet and sour sauce to it, which kind of helped with the overly syrupy flavor. I think in the future, if I made it, I would either like make sure to buy like real maple syrup, or I would just adjust the ratio to get rid of that. So getting ready to have lunch here, and I have no idea what I'm going to eat. So like I said, I ate those leftovers last night, and I haven't made anything else or really planned for anything else. So this weekend I'm gonna have to redo, or not redo necessarily, but just look at my plan again and make sure that we're all good there. So I don't have this conundrum right now where it's lunchtime and I'm just like, what am I gonna eat? I don't have any bread left. I finished all the bread that I made that was really good. So kind of a snag here in my lunch plans, but we'll see what I come up with. Obviously I don't have a ton of time to like make anything for that, so we're gonna have to get creative. Okay, after inspection of my fridge, I came up with a plan and then had to discard it because some of my vegetables were going bad. But I'm craving pasta salad, which means I want tuna, so we're just gonna make, stop looking at the thing, look at the lens, Jennifer. Got tuna. Like I said, I don't have any bread. I really want pasta salad, which is why I'm craving tuna, but I don't have any pasta. I don't even have pasta here if I wanted to cheat because I got rid of it all before I started, so I wouldn't cheat. But I have no bread. I am also keeping crackers in with pasta. I could make crackers if I wanted to, so I am not going to eat the wheat thins that are in my cabinet. Probably a little restrictive, some people might say, but we're going for it. So this is the struggle point of having to make everything from scratch, that I get to this moment where I am at the end of the week. I don't have a lot of food left because I've either eaten it or it's gone bad by now. And my plan was all thrown off because I got sick. But we're still rolling with it. So I'm gonna make some tuna salad and I'm gonna eat it with carrots and celery and whatever else vegetables I have in there is a tuna delivery system. And that's what we're gonna eat for lunch. So I'm not gonna film that because that's pretty boring. Excuse me. But I guess if for some reason people don't aren't familiar with making tuna salad, let me know in the comments and I can show you in a future week how I make my tuna salad. It's fairly simple. So we're gonna do that. That's gonna be our lunch today because that fits within the bounds of my challenge. But like I said, I'm not gonna show you. That's pretty boring. Tuna salad is pretty basic. But yeah, definitely like about it. Like tuna salad's good and I like it and it's fine, but I wish I had some bread or pasta or whatever. So I wouldn't say I'm frustrated. It's just not the answer to the problem that I want. But that's what challenges are for, to push us outside our comfort zones. And so today we're not eating the thing for lunch that we really, really want because we can't, because we're challenging ourselves to do better. Probably not the most exciting video for the last 2 weeks, but next week will be better because we are back to full health and we'll be making things and I'm excited to reset. I gotta look at my plan and see what I had. I'm gonna adjust because there were some things I had for this week that didn't get made and then obviously for last week as well that didn't get made, excuse me. So yeah, this is, and I think I'm feeling really good about it. I'm really enjoying, maybe this video is just like a midway of like, here's how I'm feeling. I'm really enjoying the challenge. So far everything I've made has been, you know, like every time I make something from scratch has been simpler than I thought. I do need to go for like the big challenge of like making croissants or something like that because obviously that's notorious for not being easy. Actually crap, next week I'm traveling for work. So next week's video is gonna be really boring too. Dang it. Yeah, next week I have to go to St. Louis Tuesday through Friday, so that won't be fun. I mean, it'll be fun. I'm excited to go and hang out with my team, but I won't be home to make things. Maybe that'll be my challenge, is to make something over the weekend that I can take with me. Like, dang it, man, October, really? Maybe I'll still, well, actually, let me know if you guys want to keep, okay, so recap of how I'm feeling right now. I have loved this challenge. Everything has been way easier than I thought that it would be. Everything has turned out way better than I thought that it would be. And so that's really encouraging. And so I want to continue to keep making things from scratch. Now, I'm not going to continue to place the bounds of I have to make everything from scratch on me. I will probably still make that my goal and make that when I meal plan, but if I get to a day like today where I'm like, I want pasta salad, I'm not gonna say I can't have pasta salad because I haven't made any pasta. So, sorry, adjusting, holding my camera. The high level, I'm really glad that I did it. I've been loving the challenge. Let me know if you want me to continue to bring you along with me after October, and we can share in the joys and the highs and lows of making things from scratch and how it goes. So that's where I'm at for now. Now I'm gonna really make my tuna salad and veggies and eat some lunch and get back to work.